you'll need 2 looped bands if you have them. You have multiple, probably like a medium or a heavy, and then a light or an extra light. And then today we're going to add in using, if you have it, an open band. We're only going to have time to go through everything once. So you'll get the recording to practice this again with heavier bands later. And I'm going to confess that I was not able to practice the piece that we're going to do with the open bands. I was not able to practice it in the full version. So I don't really have good advice on whether you want to go like light or extra light. We'll figure it out. All right, so let's start by just warming up a little bit. Let's take a strap, an actual yoga strap. Hold the buckle, wrap the strap around your hand, and we'll come up and over a few times. This is just to get warmed up. It's chilly here again in Dallas. Really snowing up in New York. We're about to. Big deep breaths. You can shorten that distance between your hands if it gets to be easier. Oh, puppy dogs joining us. All right, and then release. All right, so now you're going to take one of your loops, decide what intensity you want to use. I think I'm going to pick a light one. It's going to go over your wrists. Yeah. All right, so just come over your wrists, and then we'll just take a couple of times, just take a nice deep inhalation, pulling on that strap. Inhale and bring your arms up as high as feels comfortable. Exhale and release. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Now you're just going to pulse all the way up and then all the way down. Starting to fire up those arm muscles a little. We'll do a couple more of these. It's harder as we go. All right, and then just release the band and just kind of shake your arms out a little bit. So we're going to work some back muscles today. So take your band again around your wrists. All right, and then your arms will be out in front of you. All right, and you're just going to squeeze. So it's not just a movement of the arms. Squeeze the shoulders as you pull the elbows back. All right, and then reaching forward. Pulling back. Reaching forward. So you're pulling out on the strap, and then as you pull, there's some resistance with your motion. Right? You're not just yanking it in and out. Right? Think of squeezing the shoulder blades together and then slowly moving the arms back out in place. Let's do 5 more of these. 4. 3. 2. And 1. All right, release, shake that out. All right, then you'll hold the band in your hands. Now you'll see that I kind of cheat and just keep this over my thumb. That's just because I'm not supposed to grip. You can grip that band as tight as you would like to grip. All right, so we're going to take the arms up, holding the band, and then like you're doing a lat pull, you'll pull one arm down. All right, so same thing here. You want to feel that in those back muscles. All right, so this is the harder movement, right? That concentric part of the motion, and then you can let it go slower up for the eccentric part of the motion. Down, up, down, and up. 5 more sets. And 1. All right, and release. All right. You'll have to use your imagination a little bit because I can't do a dog pose yet. We're going to do some leg movements. We'll go through it once without any straps. Just quickly go through it once. All right, so you can get the feel for being in the dog pose. And then we'll add some bands. All right, so the first movement that we're going to do is just going to be a step out. So you'll start your dog pose with your feet kind of close together. And then you'll step wide with one foot, wide with the other foot, and then come back in with that first foot again. So it would be left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and then we'll switch. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. You'll rest and I'll show you the next movement. Okay, now I'm going to go down onto my forearms. So you'll just take a regular dog pose. So come into, let it be a comfortable dog pose. You don't want your feet too far away from you. Let's do the bend one knee, straighten the other, just kind of get open in the backs of the legs. And then when you're ready, just hold your dog pose, pull back at the tops of your thighs. Okay, now peek at your feet and bring them pretty close together. They don't have to exactly touch. So bring them a little bit more towards the midline. And let's step with the right leg first. So step your right leg to the outside of the mat and then step your left leg and then back to center. Right, left. Go wide, right, left, center, left, right. Now step with the left leg. Left, right, left, right, wide, wide, center, center. All right, and then you can come down and rest. Ooh. So that's getting that abduction that we've worked on the last couple of weeks. And then we're going to do extension. Now, when you're in the dog pose without the bands, you are welcome to lift that leg as high as you can lift it. All right, so the next movement that we're going to do, we're going to start by just doing a lift, set down, lift, set down. We'll do 2 of those. All right, then we're going to add lift, side, center, down. Lift, side, center, down. All right, without the band, take the leg as high as you're comfortable taking it. I probably go about parallel to the floor. You get too high, going out to the side feels weird. Okay, adding that one in now. Take dog pose. Let your feet again be pretty much on the midline. We'll start with the right leg. All right, so just lift your right leg, hold, and lower. Lift your left leg, hold, lower. Again, right, hold, lower, left, hold, lower. One more time. Lift, right, hold, lower, left, hold, lower. Okay, now right leg, lift, Take it to the side, bring it to the center, and down. Left, lift, side, center, down. Right, lift, side, center, down. Left, lift, side, center, down. One more. Right, side, center, down, and left, side, center, down. Come down and rest. Okay, that's it for the first half of dog pose. All right, should we add some resistance to that? Let's try it. So you're going to have 2 points of resistance. If you have 2 bands, you'll have 2 points of resistance. The heavier band is going to go above the knee. And that's the one that's optional. So if you only have 1 band, you'll put it around your ankles. Okay, if you've got 2 bands, you're going to take that first band and bring it to the lower thigh, just above the knee. That'll be the heavier of the 2. All right, so just above the knee. And then your lighter band will go around your ankles. Now, a couple of things. As you do this, you're going to feel how your weight shifts side to side. So you want to try to really stabilize. Remember that cross body work. When the right leg lifts, you have to really shift the weight into the right hand and the left leg. Also, the bands are going to want to pull your legs to the center. Don't let them pull to the center. Try to lift them straight up or even just out a little bit, since that's where we're headed. All right, so we're going to do the steps, and then we'll take a rest, and then we'll do the lifts. All right, the extensions and the abductions. Let's do 5. We'll do 5 with the right leading, 5 with the left leading. All right, so come down into your dog pose. Now, for this one, your feet are going to be together. That band around your ankles is going to be a little loose in the beginning. All right, step with your right foot wide, left foot wide, and then right foot in, left foot in. Okay, go for 2, 3, 4, 5. Now left foot leads. Left, right, left, right. More. And come down and rest. Resting position is not so attractive. Okay. Feeling it in your arms, feeling it in your legs. All right, so we're going to put all of the other together. We'll lift and go to the side at the same time. Okay. We're going to try to do 5 on each side. All right, let's come up into dog pose. Now you're going to start with your feet a little bit wider so that you have resistance on the band. Right? You don't want it to be loose. All right, so we're going to lift the right leg, take it out to the side, back to center, set it down. Left leg lift, out to the side, center, bring it down. Lift, side, center, down. Lift, side, center, down. This is 3. Left side, lift, side, center, down. Here's 4. Lift, side, center, down. Left, side, center, down. Last one. Lift, side, center, down, left, side, center, down. Come down and rest. Woo! You can take the straps off of your legs. Now, I can't do this next one the way that you will do it. You will do it in dog pose. I'm just going to use the wall. And you'll see how it goes. So this is with the larger open band. You'll wrap it around your hands to get it about shoulder distance apart. You may have to adjust it a little bit based on your dog pose. You want it the width that you would have it for your starting dog pose, right? So if you're a little tighter in the shoulders and you tend to go a little wider than shoulder width apart, that's the distance you're going to have here. The first movement is the same thing we did with the feet, all right? You'll be in your dog pose, and then you're going to step right hand wide, left hand wide, right hand center, left hand center, right? That's your first thing that you're going to do, right? So take your dog pose. I'm going to do it with you at the wall. 5 times on each side, right? So some tension between those hands, but not a lot to start, right? And then you'll take the right hand wide, left hand wide, right hand center, left hand center, right? Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. 2 more. Right, left, right, left. 1 more. Right, left, right, left. It's hard. It's a lot harder than it looks. Come down and rest. That hand just wants to like boing, right back to the middle. Yeah, and you really feel how much the rest of your body has to work in order to keep the stability. All right, so think about, the abdomen is, you're not gripping it, you have that feeling like you're about to get punched, right? You've got some in the abdomen, you're pulling back at the thighs, right? Taking the heels down. All right, now we're going to lead with the left side. It's really easy at the wall. All right, let's give it a go. Okay. Left, right. Now control. Resist the snap. Left, right. Okay, wide. Left, right. Left, right. You keep going. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. 1 more. Left, right, left, right. Come down and rest. That was hard. All right, last one. You'll be in your dog pose. You'll have your strap in your hands to that comfortable distance. And then what you're going to do from the dog pose, all right, here's your dog pose. You'll have to stabilize that left hand, right foot, and you're just going to bring the right hand back towards the left knee. It doesn't necessarily have to touch, all right? We'll alternate. You'll pause for a breath when you take the hand to the knee and then come back. All right, so you may have to adjust your strap a bit here. You don't want to have quite as much tension between the hands to start with so you can get that distance. The tighter you make it to begin with, the more resistance it's just going to have. All right, so take your dog pose. Now really think about that cross body work. All right, stabilize the left hand, stabilize the right leg, take your right hand and reach it back toward your left knee, breathe, and then return it. And then you'll alternate. Left, breathe, return. Keep going. Right, left, right, left. Let's do 2 more rounds. And then come down and rest. Okay, last one, same thing, but you're going to deepen the twist a little bit. Rather than pulling back to the knee, you're going to pull over to the hip. The elbow may bend because it's a shorter distance, but you're trying to kind of reach a little beyond the hip, so you feel a little bit of a twisting action, a little bit more than what you felt before. All right, we're going to try to do 10 total, so 5 on each side. Take your dog pose. All right, and then you're going to take the right over to your hip. Left over to your hip. We finished 5 on each side. Come down and rest. Take a child's pose or roll over onto your back with your knees bent. And you're going to keep that loose strap that we had. If you want to grab a blanket for behind your head, you're fine. Just flat on the floor. You can stay flat on the floor. Keep your open resistance band. All right, and then wrap that band again around your hands and have about a shoulder distance, a little bit of resistance with the arms shoulder distance apart. And then just with a nice deep inhalation, stretch your arms up over your head to your capacity, pulling on the strap. Exhale and bring the arms back down. Inhale and bring the arms back up. And then bring the arms down. All right, now keep the strap between your hands. Bring your knees up towards your chest. All right, you're going to take the strap so it's resting. Just take your elbows out to the side at shoulder height. And then you're going to stretch. You may have to let go of the strap a little bit. You're going to stretch that band. And take your legs over to the left as you turn your head and your belly to the right. You're just pushing out through that band, creating a little bit of tension in the arms. Don't let it be in your throat, choking, have it on your chest. Big deep breaths. All right, and then come back to center, release the strap for a moment. Okay, and then stretch the band, take the legs over to the right as the head and the belly turn to the left. Take deep breaths. Legs back. You're done with the strap. Toss it off to the side. Set your feet down and make sure your hips and your shoulders are still in line with each other. And then bring the knees back up towards the chest, pulling the knees towards the head, letting the sacrum release to the floor. And then release the legs. You can keep the knees bent or you can straighten your legs. Tuck the shoulder blades towards your waist, buttocks away from your waist. And now just let everything relax and release. And then take a couple of nice deep breaths. Bend your elbows, let the palms rest on the torso. Bend your knees, soles of the feet on the floor. You're ready, roll to the side. Take all the time that you need. Press with your arms to sit up. Head low, eyes closed. Take a moment to thank yourself for coming to class, continuing your practice. Slowly raise your head, slowly open your eyes.